Can you imagine kama ni Raila Odinga alitolewa kwa kiti, ingekuwa namna gani? Kama ni Ruto angetolewa kwa kiti, ingekuwa namna gani? But I am a responsible leader myself, and I told my supporters, bitter as you are, please, violence begets violence.
For Rigathi Gachagua, the former deputy president of Kenya through impeachment, it is realized it was better for him to be maintained in government rather than him being outside the government. But the government is realizing this at a very wrong juncture when it's too late. Gashagua did say something last week about the IEBC. He said, Ruto should not try to manipulate elections in his favor come the year 2027, or a repeat of the post-election violence that happened back in 2007 will be history in recurrence, will be Christmas. Now, so many leaders took to the social media to condemn that. But before that, let us listen to the response of Rigathi Gachagua.
Mimi sijasema Kenya itakuwa na fujo. Mimi nimesema, nikisikiza wa Kenya vile wanasema wewe William Ruto usijaribu kuiba uchaguzi, na nimeuliza IEBC, please be patriotic, msiweke hii nchi kwa shida, because history has shown when there is a contested election there can be violence, and it has happened, and we must refer to history. That's why I said we saw what happened in 2007. So please, IEBC, make sure you don't create a situation where we can have a recurrence of what happened in 2007. Because if it happens this time the way people are talking, it can be worse.
It's very true. You know, history recurs. History repeats itself. And the only thing that Rigathi Gachagua has said is cautioning the nation against walking lanes that may take us back to those years.
Na mimi, it is my civic duty as a leader to caution the country. Siku tumeleta finance bill 2024, mimi nienda kwa rais nikamwambia, hii finance bill usisukume, Wakenya wataki, watakataa na wataleta shida. Akasukuma, nikaenda kwa cabinet, na iko kwa minute. Kwa cabinet yote watu 22 na rais, mimi ndio nilipinga. Na nikasema yoko kwa minute. Nikasema hii kitu italeta fujo Kenya. Hii watoto wanaitwa Gen Z hawatakubali. Na ilifanyika. There was violence, there was unrest, there were chaos. I had cautioned the president and the cabinet.
Lest you forget, he also reminded President William Samoei Ruto the Kiambaa incidents because there are accusations and allegations that it is William Samoei Ruto who was responsible for the killings of the Kiambaa incident back in 2007, where certain people were burned in church. Now, he related it also to the issue that goons were being sent in church to disrupt his wife's, Pastor Dorcas Gashagua, meeting. You know, he also reminded Ruto of the goons that were sent to him while addressing a gathering in Limuru some 2 months ago. You see, there are things that when you try to hide, you are causing more harm than finding a solution.
What they are unhappy about, ndio wanashida wakinipigia kelele, hawataki tukubusha watu mambo ya Kiambaa ile kanisani. Tulikusamehea lakini hatuwezi hau. Ulichoma watoto wetu ndani ya kanisa. We'll keep on reminding you. I know that is why you are unhappy. Na tulikuwa karibu tusahau until ulituma watu pale Kasarani, pale Mweki PCA Church ndani ya kanisa, vijana wakuje kutuua sisi ndani ya kanisa. Tukalinganisha hiyo na ile ya Kiambaa. So rais na watu yako, kama unataka tuachane kuzungumza mambo ya Kiambaa, wacha kutuma wahuni makanisani na kwa mazishi kulete fujo. We forgive, but we did not forget. So the things you are doing now make us remember more vividly what you did in Kiambaa Church. Na tunakuambia, tunajua. Nimeona huyu Mr. Esa na huyu waziri wa usalama wakiandika, hakuna, hatutakubali violence in Kenya. How can you say, Mr. Esa, you cannot accept violence in Kenya? The government, as we speak today, is perpetrating violence.
Therefore, I'm not saying that Gashagua is the best, but at least for now, there are certain information that he is giving us that are so crucial to the common mwananchi.
So, Mr. Esa, wewe, I want to remind you that when the Gen Zs were killed, you are the Minister for Interior. You supervised, you directed and executed the killing of young people. You have Gen Z blood in your hands. So when you say that there cannot be violence in this country, you are speaking from both ends of your mouth. Because wewe mwenyewe ndio ulifanya hiyo. Na hiyo huwezi toroka. You can never run away from killing of the Gen Zs under your watch.
Why did I say it is crucial? Because this information is going to give us at least more insight as we head into the 2027 elections. You are going to know whom to vote for, why, and how to vote. You will have politics of issues. Of course, politicians will have their own personal vendettas, but for us, the mwananchi, we shall be judging them according to the works they've done to us. We shall oversee the bills that they brought to parliament, the policies they brought to parliament, the financial bills they supported, and that will inform whom we are going to vote for.
Rigathi Gachagua is the most peaceful leader in this country. When mulinitoa kwa kiti nilipewa na raia, watu wangu, millions of supporters walitaka toka barabara walete fujo. Nikawaongelesha, nikawaambia msitoe fujo, mkikasirika mtu afanya nini? Si ndio tulifanya? If I was an irresponsible leader, ningewachilia supporters yangu watoke. Can you imagine kama ni Raila Odinga alitolewa kwa kiti, ingekuwa namna gani? Kama ni Ruto angetolewa kwa kiti ingekuwa namna gani? But I am a responsible leader myself. I'm a very peaceful man. I'm a Christian. And I told my supporters, bitter as you are, please, violence begets violence. We cannot go into violence. Please go home and sing.
Well, I don't know why the government and its cronies are running and ranting everywhere, simply because Gashagua is saying things that they don't want to hear said. Because everything that Gashagua is, at least, I know he has a motive of actually destroying the reputation of William Samoei Ruto. But to begin with, does William Samoei Ruto has a reputation so that it can be destroyed? Reputation is built on integrity. Now, put integrity with William Samoei Ruto in one sentiment. Is the statement even perfect? Is it even relevant? No. Integrity and Ruto can never be put in one place. True, we know him. And that is what Gashagua is calling him for. A traitor, a betrayer, a liar. And that is why one term is inevitable. But I still have my doubts. I foresee a political situation where Gashagua, Kalonzo, and others of the same-minded persons might differ, because I'm not seeing anyone trying to step down for them to choose one candidate whom they shall support through to the elections. Why am I saying so? In the launch of Martha Karua's party, she did state clearly that she was not settling for anything less than presidency. But we saw Rigathi Gachagua came to support her during the launch of his party. We saw Kalonzo Musyoka there, Eugene Wamalwa, and other conglomerate of leaders. Unfortunately, when Gashagua was launching the DCP party, I didn't see the likes of Martha Karua. I didn't see the likes of Kalonzo Musyoka, Jeremiah Kioni, Eugene Wamalwa. I didn't see him. So, are they standing in solidarity, or is it just a Tower of Babel being created that will actually deliver President City William Samuel Ruto on a silver platter? Therefore, we should play well our cards before 2027. In some of my posts, I did say that Kenya is ready for true leadership, but Kenya is far away from true leadership. It is long overdue, but it deserves true leadership, but we are far away from getting that true leadership. I don't know what's your take on this. Give me your thought in the comment section below. If you're watching from my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button. So anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the unscripted talks here in Dub Radio. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dub Radio ndio mpango mzima.